Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So today we are going to be doing part 10, I believe, of our 100% walkthrough Dark Souls 3. So today we're going to be doing Anor Londo. And yeah guys, so we just beat the boss in Irithyll. So coming out this door, there's going to be two crystal lizards here on this plaza, but I already killed them because if not I was going to get away anyway. And our first item is going to be around here, which I believe is a large Titanite Shard. Yep, correct. So now we're going to go to the left, which is really the only way we can go at the moment. You can kind of see it's starting to look like Anor Londo for a lot of people maybe that played Dark Souls 1, especially if you look up into the higher areas. But yeah, anyway, that's another story. So we get to this plaza where there's a load of dead giants, or at least most of them are dead anyway. We're going to come into the left over here where there's going to be a dark kind of area, and at the end there's going to be the dark Stoneplate ring. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Anyway, so now we're going to continue through this dark room, heading towards the right and coming up these stairs. Clear out all the fireball enemies, though where all the fireball enemies are there isn't going to be any items, but there is a shortcut later on. Coming in above the boss door, or above the boss room, sorry, there's going to be a little lift there what will take us down to the bonfire again, which is kind of pointless, and there's going to be this crystal lizard here what will give us a new type of gem called the simple gem, which it kind of gives it magic, gives the weapon magic damage, but also gradually recovers focus points. So yeah, that's kind of a good idea, I guess, if you're a mage. Anyway, the other side of the top part of the boss room, there's going to be this mimic over here, so make sure you go and finish him off quickly. I believe he gives you a spear. Yeah, okay, I was totally going to say that. I really couldn't remember what he gave you there. Okay, so now we're going to head back outside to where we came in, which is over here, and now we're going to go to the right. We are going to be above the starting area. There's going to be an item here, but since there's no items where all the mages are with the fireballs, we're not going to go that way, so we're going to pick up this large Titanite Shard and head down to the area where all the dead giants are. So the third one on the left is going to be alive, but he's already dead, obviously, and the last one on the right is going to be alive. So yeah, so there's 4 items down here in total, one over there where we just picked up, and one over here to the right on this balcony behind this bush, and there's going to be a third one behind this dead giant. It's kind of like where you fight the live giant too, and the last Ember's just there. So now we're going to head up these stairs to the only building that we can really go at this point to continue. This door to the left over here is going to be a hidden wall. We're going to come down here. This is probably the longest ladder on the whole bloody game, but anyway, once we're down here there's going to be 2 of these crocodile dog beast guys, whatever you want to call them, the same kind of things that attacked us on the beach, what the fuck, the bridge in last episode. I don't know why I said beach, god damn it. Anyway, but those will drop us the ring of favor once we kill both of them. We can also pick up this dark gem and this human dregs, which is part of the covenant we're about to discover. There's also a bonfire down here, and this guy will allow us to join the covenant of Aldrich's faithful, which will get the item just there. Anyway, that's all we're going to be doing down there, so we're going to head up the ladder, back out through the fake wall, and now we're going to head up the stairs, which, yeah, the only way we can really go at the moment. This episode isn't actually going to be that long. Anor Londo's not really that long, to be honest, but yeah, quite linear. Over here, outside, looking over the giant plaza, there's going to be an item. So here we can head up here to the left, up this roof, or we can continue forwards to the right hand side roof. They literally take you to the same place, but over here there is going to be an item behind the column, so we may as well get that. If you want to go back though, you do have to go down the other one because you can't get back up that drop. Over here to the right, going down these stairs, there's going to be the Eastern's Ashes, which will allow us to buy stuff like the washing pole, so that's pretty good. Now we're just going to continue along the building to the left, which, yeah, like I said, this is really linear. There's not really much optional places, though there is going to be one or two in a second. So coming down here, instead of going behind us to continue through the level, we are going to come down this rooftop here, and behind this column there's going to be another large Titanite Shard. And if we continue across this bridge to our right, there is going to be the shortcut I was mentioning before, where all the mages are with the fireballs, so I guess that's kind of a shortcut. I find it a bit unnecessary, but okay. Anyway, coming back up this rooftop, before we get to the top, we're going to jump below it, right or left, it doesn't really matter. And we are going to find this Greatbow, just here, the Dragonslayer Greatbow, and a few arrows. So the only way back is to come down onto this slanted roof and back down to where the mages were with the fireballs. So I guess the shortcut's useful if we did that. I take back what I said, I guess, but it's really specific. That is useful just there, I guess. So yeah, so now we are going to come all the way to the top, and we're going to continue through the level. So for anybody that's played Dark Souls 1, this should start looking quite familiar. This statue over here is a fake wall, or fake statue, I guess. There's so many fake different things on this. So this NPC will be dead and give you Chameleon if you haven't been doing Yurias side quest. The brass set will be there all the time. I'm just trying to show you the different possibilities that you can get from the NPCs. And also, if you didn't do Yurias side quest, you will get, Anri will be dead there, and you can no longer do her side quest, and you'll get her sword. And over here to the right is the reversal ring. So yeah, so that's all there is in there. So now we're going to come back to where the hidden statue was. This time we're going to go out the opposite room, or the opposite door, sorry. Pick up this Ember near this lever, and this is going to look really familiar to people who have played Dark Souls 1. So we'll bring this corkscrew lift down, and we're going to take it back up once we're at the top. And yeah, we are officially in Anor Londo. I was going to try and do this. I was actually going to do this episode from here without what I've just done. I was going to put what I've just done in the last episode, but then this episode would be so short it would just be ridiculous. But anyway, once we've lit the bonfire, before continuing, we're actually going to turn around and get back on this lift. We're not going to turn it though. We are going to hop off and go down the stairs all the way to the bottom. So even though this bridge looks like it's a dead end, you can actually just walk on thin air here and go all the way to the end and take a right and hop back down. So there's going to be another bonfire here. Another kind of pointless bonfire in my opinion, but okay. And we're going to find this NPC. So this NPC, if we haven't done series side quest and don't have the gesture, you won't be able to do anything. But you can kill her, and she will give you the Covenant item for the Moonlight Blades. Sorry, the Moonlight Blades. Darkmoon Blades. Sorry, I couldn't get the name. So yeah, so if you haven't done series quests, kill her and you'll be able to get into the Covenant anyway. Coming down here, we're going to get the Painted Guardian sword and also their set, which is really cool. I really like the looks of it on this game. And yeah, that's all there is down here. So if we carry on hopping down, we're going to get back to the last episode, the last area, which is Irithyll, where the third bonfire was. So yeah, nothing more down there that we're interested in at the moment. So now we're going to come all the way back to the main bonfire at Anor Londo. Come up the main stairs, come to the right, there's going to be a Black Knight here, so just watch out for him. And coming down here onto this balcony kind of area, we're going to pick up this. So head back to the main stairs. Before continuing left, we're going to get this other soul just here on this little circle. Now we're going to continue left. There's nothing on the balcony to our left, so continue through this door into this sad little scene. Anyway, the giant's cool. At least it's still useful for something. Brings back so much memories. It's so sad. The first time I seen that, it's so sad. Anyway, continuing into the main room, sticking to the left, going down the stairs. There's going to be an item just there. Continuing down, just hop off the end here or go down the stairs, whatever you prefer. We'll land literally right on top of this chest. So go ahead and open that for another Estus Shard. Also, I mentioned in here that there is one of those spider, dog, horse, nightmare thingy enemies here that will give us another one of Aldrich rings. Well, I'll leave that in the item list down below just in case you're interested. And also we can get some Moonlight Arrows on the opposite side stairs. So yeah, so now it's just time to go and fight the boss, which is Aldrich himself. So go ahead and kill him. And this will be our second Lord of Cinder defeated in this walkthrough. And also obviously we will get his soul. So bonfire up here, but before we leave and say goodbye to this episode, we are going to go left or right and look for these lifts and go up and go into the main room where the princess was, or the illusion of the princess was on Dark Souls 1, and get her ring, which will gradually regenerate health. So yeah guys, this has been episode 10, Anor Londo, 100% walkthrough, where we got all the items and all the secrets. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please go to like and subscribe. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter. Also, you can support me more directly on Patreon. That's much appreciated. And we'll see you next video, guys.